Hi, third graders. This is Mrs. Schrader-Shook, and I am here explaining this week's math activity. This is one of two math activities you'll have this week. This is Logic Links. It's coming out September 21st, and you have until September 28th at 8 a.m. to get it into me. Now, at least 3 of the 6 slides need to be completed and correct before they're submitted to me. And if you have only 1 or 2 of the slides correct, I will send them back for you to fix. The slides do get more difficult as they go on, so although there are 6 slides, you only need to complete 3 of them for sure. Now, if you complete 3 in one day and then you have more time during the week, I don't want you to submit the activity to me yet because I want you to take time and see if you can figure out those last 3, all right? We gave you extended activities so that you have the option of going in and completing them. Let's say you complete your classroom work early, or you have extra time and you've finished everything else and you want to give it a try. That's why we give you longer activities, but only half of them need to be done for it to count as a completed activity. So let me show you what it looks like. Virtual Academy students, you've already done an introduction to Logic Links, but let me just review it for those of you who are in hybrid because everyone is getting this same activity this week. What you'll want to do is move from the pen to the grab on Seesaw, and that will allow you to manipulate these colored chips. One word of warning is since this chip is yellow, you can see it was selected as yellow on the side. Do not go through and change the colors on the chip because that will make it very confusing when you're reading your clues, okay? So this slide has 3 blue chips, 2 purples, 2 red, and 1 yellow. You need to read 4 clues to decide where do these chips move into this white chip area, okay? So one of the clues says that no chip touches another of the same color on the top or the side. So what that means is, let's say my blue chip goes right here. If I can't have another chip that is the same on the top or the side, that means I cannot have a chip next to it. I also cannot have a blue chip below it. That does not match clue 1. Okay, I don't know where they're placed yet, so I'm just going to move on to clue 2. Every chip touches another of the same color on the diagonal except yellow. So that means if I have blue, it needs to touch on the diagonal, so I'll put a blue diagonal. If I put a purple here, that means purple goes in the diagonal. If red is here, then red goes in the diagonal. And now I'm just going to guess here. Blue, I know, cannot go here because that would be to the top, bottom, or to the side of my other blue chip. So I'm going to move it over here. And I'll put my yellow down here. Now this is an option. It matches clue 1, it matches clue 2. Let's see if it matches clue 3. The yellow chip is above the purple chip. Okay, my yellow chip is not above my purple chip, so I'm just going to move them around a little bit. Maybe if my, maybe I'll put, well, maybe I have to switch the diagonal direction. So maybe the purple has to go here so that my yellow chip can go above it. Then if I put my red here, I move my blue around. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe I'll swap the spots of my red and my blue. See how I'm just manipulating my chips around, thinking out loud? Okay, so right now my chips match clue 1, clue 2, and clue 3. Clue 1, no chip touches another of the same color on the top or the side. That's correct. Clue 2, every chip touches another of the same color on the diagonal except yellow. Okay. I have a diagonal here for blue, and I have a diagonal here for blue. So that one goes in diagonal both directions. The yellow chip is above the purple chip. Excuse me. Then clue 4. The yellow chip is directly to the right of a purple chip. Ooh, as I look here, my yellow chip is to the left of my purple chip. So that would not work because my yellow needs to be on this side of it. I'm not going to complete this one for you because this is one of your activities, so let me just slide my chips back over again. So your job is to complete 3 of the 6, so you can see slide 1. Slide 2 has 8 chips. Slide 3 has 8 chips. Slide 4 has 16 chips. Slide 5 has 6 chips. And slide 6 goes back to 8 chips. So again, 3 of these activities need to be completed and correct for them to count. They are due September 28th. Again, this is Mrs. Schrader Shook, and this is one of your math activities. I will see you next week.